So it's a Friday night and you're at home by yourself watching Netflix again. So the problem, I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if this is something you like to do, but here's the thing, you want to go out and you've been hanging out by yourself for the last 6 months on a weekend. So what do you do when you feel like you don't have any friends? One of the things that because I have a couple of friends that, they feel like they lose their friends, and I always ask them, to really take an inventory about themselves. The first thing you have to check is, are you if you are not you and you are outside watching you, would you be the kind of person that a person would want to hang out with? So consider yourself as an experience for others. So are you fun to be around with? Are you always bringing people down? Are you shy? So what is the kind of experience you give off? Because that might give you a clue on why people choose to hang out with you or not. Another thing I want to point out is you want to ask yourself, how much do you really like yourself? Do you spend a lot of time, picking yourself apart? Because sometimes I have a friend of mine that constantly just talks negatively, and that's kind of like a downer. And so sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, do I really want to hang out with this person, or and just be down for the next couple hours, or go do something else. So if I'm in a good place and I want to be a good friend to her, then yes, I'd hang out with her. But if I'm not in a good place, I'd rather be doing something. So that's what you want to find out too. If how much you like yourself, how positive are you about yourself, and maybe it's time to do some kind of mirror work and start loving yourself the way that you've never before. Another thing that I would recommend is I like actually doing this, is just go out there and talk to people. It's scary because one of the things we don't want is to be rejected. That's the one thing I never wanted, is to be rejected, to say hi to somebody and then they ignore me. Man, that sucks. But the more you do it, the better you get at it, the more comfortable you get at it, and you might actually start making friends then. I heard this quote, I don't know who said it, but it said, the world is full of lonely people afraid to make the first move. So be the person to make the first move, and you might be surprised at how many people would respond positively to that. Now, if you want to know more, go to my website, confidencereboot.com/get friends. If you're still having any issues with, how to cope with, I haven't had friends in a while, or what can I do? There's 21 points that I cover in that article, and I've only talked about 3 here. So hopefully that helps, and I'll see you in the next video.